Thank you for taking the time to view this tutorial. The information presented will include the logistical changes made to this year's RFP application process. This year, we're requiring applicants to submit an intent to apply form prior to the full application. The intent to apply form tells us that you plan to apply for funds this year. By submitting this form, we will be able to set up your development team on Box.com, which is our online submission portal. You will eventually upload your full application to this portal. As part of our efforts to streamline the RFP process this year, you will submit your application through Box.com and send only one hard copy directly to Minnesota Housing. You must submit your intent to apply form by Thursday, June 4th before 5 p.m. You can find this form on our website. If you don't submit an intent to apply form, your application will not be accepted. Once your intent to apply form has been received, we will send you instructions for setting up your Box.com account. Box.com will be set up in the same format as the application checklist. It is important to follow the instructions for Box.com carefully and use the proper naming conventions for your file submissions. The deadline to access and upload your application to Minnesota Housing via Box.com is Thursday, June 18th by 5 p.m. We also need to receive your hard copy application by June 18th. Please note that our office hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. If you experience difficulty uploading your applications or have questions, please reach out to agency staff listed on the Box.com instructions. The appraisal requirements for this year are the same as last year, with the exception that all appraisals will be ordered as soon as we receive your intent to apply form. Current appraisal fees are based on the type of property and are shown on the slide. All fees and the required appraisal information must be submitted with the intent to apply form. The applicant pays all appraisal fees. Please see the intent to apply form for more detailed directions on how to submit your appraisal fee. If you are unsure if your application requires an appraisal, please review the exemption requirements in our underwriting guidelines. Another improvement we've made this year is to create our housing tax credit self-scoring worksheet in an Excel format. The content is the same as was proposed in the 2016 Qualified Allocation Plan, or QAP, but it has been changed from a Word document to an Excel document for better user ease. Please review this form carefully before you submit your application. In addition to our tax credit self-scoring worksheet, we have added a new deferred loan priority checklist. This form replaces portions of our application narrative and will allow you to identify which one of our funding priorities your development falls under. Housing tax credit applicants complete the tab labeled HTC and Deferred Requests. Applicants not applying for housing tax credits complete the tab labeled Deferred Only Requests. Please also review and complete this form carefully so that staff are fully aware of the priorities your development will be meeting. After successfully launching the new workbook last year, we continue to improve upon our process. The workbook now has more of an Excel functionality, including row and column headings, the formula bar, and additional functionality in the toolbar. You also have the ability to print the workbook from the File menu, and you are able to print more than one copy at a time. Please remember that we cannot effectively review your application unless you fully complete the workbook. If you have any questions regarding any of the information within this presentation, please reach out to one of the members on the RFP team.